What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So what we have here right now is a MOBA game from NetEase. It's called Onmyoji Arena. So let's get right into it. Okay, before we start, I just want to mention the intro for this mobile game is actually very dope. I mean, look at that. The sequence, the music, it's all perfect. I don't know. I just want to mention that because it's so awesome. You guys should check it out. It's on YouTube if you want. Okay, now I will stop fanboying and get right into the video. Okay, as soon as you logged into the game, this is what you're greeted with. No, not that 7-day logged in. This, yeah, there. A very RPG-like interface. Of course, this is not original or most of the time common, but not for this genre. And when we tap on match, this is what you have. Support your Shikigami, that's the PvP realm raid, that's the create room. Co-op versus AI, of course. So let's start a match first and show you how the game works. Okay, this is the Shikigami selection screen. Here you have the Samurai, Mage, Marksman, Ninja, Tank, and Support. Those are the classes, and of course, we have some free or limited time Shikigami to use. Also, like on some other games, the developers will give you some trial card so you can use a hero for a limited time. Okay, now that we selected our Shikigami, we will select her items and Onmyodo. We have multiple sets of items in here, and all of those can be configured on Prepare, then under the tab Item. And here you can configure the items that you want, and they are arranged per attributes. Okay, the next one is Onmyodo. This can be configured again under Prepare, then Onmyodo. These are basically the equivalent of emblems on Mobile Legends. So if you're familiar with Mobile Legends, you won't have a hard time figuring this out. Okay, now that we're in the game, I want to talk about first about the map. Because most of the time, this is being disregarded, you know, because as long as they have a map, they can play with it. So in here, as you can see, the map follows a certain theme that blends perfectly with the, with the theme that the game is trying to give us. And for me, that is very, very great. Because they maintain a certain consistency with the whole theme that the game is going on. And yes, it shares some aspect from other MOBA games, such as the tower placement, the bush placement. We also have an equivalent of the Lord from Mobile Legends, which is called Orochi in this game. No, not that guy. Next, I want to talk about the graphics. Okay, I will say it right away. This game, Onmyoji Arena, has a better graphics compared to Mobile Legends. Yes, I will stand with that. But despite that high graphics that you have in here, the game surprisingly runs smoother compared to Mobile Legends. And the skill effects in this game are undeniably much better than Mobile Legends. Also, the effects are very well thought out, so it can blend perfectly with the whole game's environment. We also have a quick command wheel here, which is very easy to use. Now let's go with the game settings. I'm pretty sure that you won't really care much about the game settings, but I will show it anyway. If your gameplay is slowing down because of all the effects and all the shenanigans that's going on your screen, you can always turn down the graphics on this section. We also have the control settings in here. You can change them anytime based on how you want your controls to be. Next is the sound settings. Personally, I suggest that you leave the Japanese audio in here because it's more immersive that way. Okay, I know this is getting long. If you wanted to skip some topic, this is your chance. And also under prepare, you'll also see the additional skills that you can equip your Shikigami with. Also the quick communication, if you want to change that. Also the casting settings. And what I'm showing you right here is basically the game customization. That right there is when you tap your Shikigami on the map, it will do that action that I just showed you. And these are the additional customization. Using these, you can customize the overall game experience, you know, changing the effects, changing how the map looks like, how the minions looks like, something like that. You know, that is the one thing that I like about this game, because they focus on the little things that basically doesn't matter but gives you a more immersive experience. And this is your in-game inventory, you know, standard stuff. And this is where you summon your Shikigami using wishing charms. You can also buy them using gold coins, but this is an alternative. If you're still having a hard time which Shikigami to use, they also have this suggested Shikigami quiz, which you answer some questions and they suggest a Shikigami for you. Okay, for this next part, I will show you some of the Shikigami. There are so many, so I can show all of them. I will also stop talking because I want you to hear how awesome they sound.
水こそ万物の源なり。
力比べでもしようか。
うまそうな夢の匂いがするな。
我が力を貸してやろう。
負の神のなーり。
カエルゴック出撃。あ、止まって止まって。私もお手伝いする。明るく輝く艶が桃を打つ。
Okay, I am back to talking again. What I'm showing you right now are probably the most expensive skins throughout the game. I mean, look at them. They're awesome, right? Another cool thing about this game is this, the Heian scroll. So what this is basically, you can see here all of the Shikigami that you've already unlocked. Just look at those. Those highlighted Shikigamis are the ones that I've already unlocked, and just looking at it, it's cool. It looks cool. Okay, now, the most awesome thing about this game, the world building. Okay, but why do I care so much about world building? Well, most MOBA developers will just give you a random map, then some random characters that doesn't make any sense, and then you fight. Well, that doesn't seem to be the case on Onmyoji Arena, because you see, they give you a story and characters that you can invest in, and they also give you a reason why are you fighting in the first place. You see, that kind of world building is so much better than the messy one that most of the current MOBA has right now. If you're still not convinced, here, let me give you an example. Imagine you're in a final battle sequence where you won't know if you're gonna live or die, and then suddenly a bad guy appeared, and a speedy guy, and then a screaming guy. Boy oh boy, let's put Dora right there. See? Makes sense, right? Makes a lot of sense. Dora on the front line. Yeah. That is what I really appreciate about this game. It's not trying to be another Mobile Legends or another MOBA clone for that matter. It gives you a certain theme and stick to it. The graphics, the gameplay, the characters, and of course the world building. Onmyoji Arena shows you that MOBA doesn't have to have a messy timeline in order for it to work. And to show you more some of its gameplay, I'll be giving you a gameplay montage. Enjoy.
Warriors around, don't get caught in the mosh pit. Fuel to the fire, ain't nobody can stop it. Trouble in my city, but you know I'm across it. Got a 40 on my hip and I'm liable to spark it. Throw down these hits, my click is indivisible. I aim, you duck, I squeeze, now you invisible. I'm not afraid of getting physical. All these different chemicals are fogging up my visuals.
If you stick around throughout the video, thank you so much for your support. I decided to make this video because I really think that this game needs more support than it already has right now. You can download Onmyoji Arena on both iOS and Android. As always, please leave a like and of course subscribe. And as for my next video, I'll see you on the desert.